be a part of the action. To bid or buy, you must be registered at signedbysuperstars.com. Your order, invoice, and tracking information will be stored within your account. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to auction!
Hey everyone, welcome to Signed by Superstars. Tonight we are joined by the legendary Hall of Famer, Bret the Hitman Hart. Thank you for being here with us today. It's an honor and privilege to be seated next to you. You know, the best there was, the best there is, and of course the best there ever will be. Guys, we have a lot of stuff to get to today. If you want to order anything, our website that you're on right now, there's a bunch of the options that you have. We have 8x10s, we've got plaques, we've got sunglasses, 11x17s, and a whole lot more. It is very simple to order anything that you want. It's all right there on the main page of their website. We're going to do mail order, guys, and then we're going to start taking your orders that you've already sent to us. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat, and we'll try to get to them, but we got so much stuff to have Bret sign, so just bear with us. We're going to do silver for everything that we're doing here. No. Grant Stewart, this is for you. Thank you. What's up, Anthony? What's up, William? What's up? Again, we're not going to take a lot of questions right now because we got so much to sign. Nick Giles, this is for you. Do you want to pass them to you?
Yeah,
okay. Thank you, Nick Giles.
None of this is correct.
Joe, you going to grab them from that way?
I just need you to continue this way for now.
Oh, yeah, hand them back to you.
There's $4.95 on there.
You can leave it on there. Maybe just go under it.
Here, let me swap that out for you.
All right, Matt Swafford, this is for you. We can sign anywhere you want. What's up, Jay Melendi? What's up, Nathan? All right, this is for, you just go ahead and sign it. I'll figure that one out. All right. These two are for Ed Fleck.
Yep. Yeah, put on to your home.
This is all silver too, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Matt Dezorum, this is for you. Thank you, Matt. Alrighty. We got a magazine for Trayvon Washington.
You want to just sign it?
Yeah, we're just signing it. Yep.
When you put the pile in front of you,
What's that?
put the pile in front of you, it might work a little faster.
Yeah. Got another magazine for Trayvon. Alrighty, we got another magazine for Trayvon. Guys, I'm not going to be looking at the chat that much right now, so I see some of your questions. I will get to them, I promise. This is going to be for Omar Asta. Alrighty, this is going to be for Jeff. He wants you to sign right by the W. Oh, okay, good. Alrighty, this is going to be for Brian Kinnaman. Thank you, Brian. Next up is for Michael Rosie. Thank you, Michael. We got 2 magazines for Michael. for Michael Rosen. All right, next up is for Dimitri. Thank you, Dimitri. We get 2 magazines for you. Now, I know Dan or Marisi, you sent 7 8x10s, so they're all going to be mixed in. You're going to see them all throughout the show. A lot of your fans are saying hello, and they're very happy that you're here with us today.
Well, good to see. Good to sort of know they're there, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I already gave him a marker.
Nancy Trexler, you are up next, Nancy. One of the guys said they saw you work with Roddy Piper, and you were the best. Entertained the guy. Alrighty, up next is Ian Schultz. And I got another magazine for Ian Schultz. Thank you, Ian. There you go. Tim Moody, you're coming up next for one of your 8x10s. Alrighty. We got 2 8x10s for Tim Moody. Tim Haber, we're doing your plaque picture that you got from us. I will definitely see you tomorrow, Adam. Thank you.
I use black. You got black all there.
What's that?
I think that's the rest is silver,
Okay, yes.
and those are all black.
Okay. Next, everything on the table next to me is black? Even that big poster?
All that is black.
Okay.
On that table.
Awesome.
In front of you is silver.
Yep. All right, Kevin Mason, we're doing your belt next. We're gonna do it right here. Nathan Dill, your turnbuckle pad's about to be signed. Alrighty. Alright, Jesus, figure out we're doing a magazine for you. Is there anybody that you enjoy watching today in the business?
Yeah, lots of good.
If there's like one guy off the top of your head.
I like watching. I like watching AJ Styles. I like watching. I like watching Edge just to see
Right.
how he holds up.
Yep.
I like watching Roman Reigns. I like watching both Punk and Daniel Bryan. Both are 2 of my favorites.
Oh, without a doubt. They're workhorses. Rich Eldridge. There you go, buddy. Dan, here's another one of your 8x10s. Dan Masuri. Probably butchered your name, Dan. Actually, Dan, these are all yours coming through. Stu Cox, you are up next.
We don't have this stuff on the prep. You got cards and holders and everything.
I know.
Oh, we did it.
Good.
But now we didn't.
All right, Stu Cox, your picture with Booker T is coming up. What's up, Trayvon? And the Lee Woodford, we got your SummerSlam ticket coming up.
That was one of the stiffest moves I've ever had done to me.
Stiffer than Goldberg's kick.
Just a hair lighter.
Right. SummerSlam ticket right there. Jeff, we got your card. Jeff W. Wotowich, I think that's how you pronounce your name. George Graffam, we got one of your 8x10s with the Mountie. Dave Lewis, we got your personal picture with Bret coming up. And then Jacob Schuler, we have your card coming up. And then Jeff Casagni, we have your collector's magazine coming up. And this is all black, or this is silver?
It's blue.
This is blue? Okay.
But you still got all that black.
Yeah, but I didn't do, I'm going to do blue first, right?
I don't know.
Blue Sharpie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Don Rhodes, we got your wrestling buddy that you probably sleep with.
Is that supposed to be blue or silver?
Blue. Yeah, we're going to do blue on this one, sorry. Yep, I'm glad you told me. We're going to switch over to blue.
Light blue? Or
We can do Sharpie blue. Right, Joe? Sharpie on that, you think? Yeah, that'll probably be the best.
Put that to the side.
It's silver.
I see it now.
Just put it to the side, yeah. All
It's
right.
all set. It's all set.
Oh, okay. Yep, it is all set. Joe, just read me whose name's on that one.
There's two of them, so.
For the same guy?
Yeah.
Gary Pandos.
Yeah.
All right, Gary, this is for you. Thank you, Gary.
blue?
Yep. This is going to be all blue now. You got Dallas Truth. Dallas is coming up. Thank you, Dallas.
That's a wrestling name if I ever heard one.
It's a total gimmick name.
So this guy, make sure they put the stick on the back of that.
Dimitri, we have another card for you. Brian Westcott, we got a nice 8x10 for you. With Jim and both Jims. That's right.
Jimmy Hart's there tomorrow?
Yeah, Jimmy Hart's here tomorrow too. Yep. All right. I want you to sign right up there. Oops. This is for Tony. Thank you, Tony. Tony Schneider. All right, we're just gonna do this one in silver. This is from Matt Grundy. I don't know whose jersey this is. There's a tag somewhere. We'll figure it out. It's the only jersey, so. All right. This is gonna be a black. We're gonna switch all to black. Everything we do now. Joe, you wanna help me stretch this out?
Yep.
All right. Somebody sent in a jersey. You're on the spreadsheet. Don't worry. We'll figure it
Maybe
out
up
because
here.
it's the only jersey here.
Where do you think? Maybe up here.
Sure it's gotta be black?
Yeah, they wanted for black. I'm trying to go through the spreadsheet too. This is. We'll figure that out. All right, Chris Cagliu, this is for you. What's up, Ian Thorpe? What's that?
All the pink.
Huh?
All the pink with this. I'm saying I'll keep it over there.
This is all pink?
I'm saying I'll keep it over there and I'll just leave them and feed it to him. To make this quicker because the whole
Yep.
stack. That's fine.
All right, Justin England, this is for you. Thank you. All right, William Congler, this is for you. Thank you, William. It's your program from Washington, D.C. That's good. Sorry, Joe. All right, this is for Trayvon Washington.
Yep.
This is for John C., our plaque guy. Thank you, John. Trayvon, I got another picture for you. Joe, was this in just as a proof thing or to get signed? This piece right here.
I asked you that and you said I'm not getting it signed.
I don't know.
Just say it's signed, oh well.
Do not reprint. I don't know. Let's get it signed.
It's from Trayvon, so.
There you go. All right, Brian Westcott, we got a nice book for you.
Is it getting opened or how are we doing this? Because Jeff's on the inside.
Yep, we're going to do right on the inside.
Thank you.
There you go. Joe, who's this for on the name? I think it says Brian Westcott. You're going to tell me the names as you pass them to me? Is that what you said? For pink?
Actually, you'll see.
All right. Lance Dorr. This is for you, Lance.
The book was Brian Westcott.
Brian Westcott? Okay. So is it?
Just the inside.
Yeah, just the inside, I guess. Lance Dorr. Thank you, Lance. Corey Lane.
Yes.
Yep.
Jesus F. Who's
Yep.
This is in the jersey.
That's probably the jersey. Yeah, that is the jersey, 100%. Corey Lane, this is for you. What was the person's name for the jersey?
Jesus F.
I know what it was. Yep. Jesus.
Here's the poster.
All right.
Right here? Or
Uh,
where
yep.
do you want to go? Yeah.
Alrighty.
Pink, pink.
There you go, Joe.
Alright, can we switch to pink, pink?
I need that poster back for Jimmy Hart. Who's this, the guy's name again? That one? Yep, that's the one I need back. So you're gonna tell me names, Joe?
Yeah. Or you can read as you take it that way, probably.
Okay.
Probably best.
Well, actually, read it to me now because it's easier. Who's that one for?
Alright, I'll just pull them this way.
Yep.
I'll tell them after they're done.
Okay.
This is Jonathan Miller's for the NWO logo. We just did Jonathan Miller's other one.
Perfect. Thank you, Jonathan Miller. Oh, there he is. He's watching now.
For Sal Fernando.
Sal Fernando. Yep. Sal, thank you for your order for your pops. Tim Weiss. Yep. All right, Tim Weiss, here's your 8 magazines. Hey, what's up, Jordan? How you doing? Guys, if you just joined the room and you want to order a piece to get signed, we have plenty of options for you on our main website, signedbysuperstars.com, which you're already on. Right on the main page, you guys can order 8x10s, posters, 11x14s, all kinds of good stuff. We've got sunglasses, plaques, posters, canvases. I think there's a belt, right, Joe? No?
I think I put it up.
Gotcha. Joe, I can hand it to you this way.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Mary? How you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Matt Thorpe said he enjoyed your book. No ring gear, guys. We're not doing any auctions today because we're not going to have time. We have so much to sign. What's up, Chris Janke? How you doing? Don't forget, for anybody in the tri-state area, you guys can meet Bret Hart tomorrow in Philadelphia at the ECW Arena for Icons of Wrestling. And, of course, tomorrow night is Battleground Championship Wrestling.
Next one's Grant Stewart.
All right, Grant Stewart, one of your magazines. Thank you, Grant.
William Cloninger.
All right, William, SummerSlam. SummerSlam program. What's up, Arthur?
Alright, we'll just do these.
You want name the names to me?
Yep. Let's just get through them. That was Charles Hall.
Yep, Hawk Soccer. All right, Charles, that was for you.
Thank you. Same one.
Okay. I think there are a lot of Trayvons. Trayvon, we got a lot of your 8x10s coming up.
Thank you. Trayvon.
Yep.
This is already signed.
Yeah, he wants it re-signed. He paid for it. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, Nick Giles. I got both belts already signed before the show started, so. Trayvon said don't judge him for getting it re-signed. These are all Trayvons, pretty much. Yeah.
I don't know. Because this is 2 Trayvons also. So.
Yep, there's a lot of. Trayvon got a lot of stuff.
Thank you. Yep, Trayvon.
What's up, AJ? What's your question? Hey, what's up, Tim Moody? Tim, we signed some of your stuff earlier, so. Yes, if you order again, you'll be reimbursed for the shipping on Monday when Joe figures everything out. I think Bret's already in that program, Chris. That one with all those guys, WrestleMania 2. I think it's already signed by Bret. The one that was already signed, did we already give that to Bret?
No.
Oh.
It's under there.
Oh, Trayvon, so what did you want with that? The one signed, I did not want re-signed. Pull that back so he doesn't sign it.
Let me find it.
Yep. Trayvon, so what do you want me to do with that picture then? We'll ask him some wrestling questions later, Jeff. I know you guys got a lot of questions. I will, Mary, I promise.
Oh, wait, try to pull that one.
Yeah, pull that one. Trayvon, let us know what you want to do with that one picture you gave us. Yeah, Trayvon, we can't. We already had a discussion before the cameras went on. We're not doing any inscriptions at all. Sorry about that. We have one belt, Jerry, that's available. It's already signed by Steve Austin, and it's certified by Beckett, and it's $1,500. We just didn't list it, and we signed it before the show started. So I do have one. So it's dual signed, and it goes to anybody that might want it.
We did it Stu Cox and Dan Marceau.
Okay, I already got Dan checked off. And Stu? Gotcha.
Yep. Justin Warner.
Justin Warner?
Yep. Peter Ambrosi.
Peter Ambrosi?
Yep.
Yep.
Oops, that didn't get done that way. Scott Ebsen.
Scott, yep. Guys, if you hear your name, that's whose pieces we are doing.
George Graffam.
Yep, George Graffam. There you go. There's your other piece, George. Thank you. Yeah, definitely, Jerry. I'll take a picture of it later.
Alright, can we switch to this pink real quick, please?
Who's the name on the back of that one?
Hold on. Just did Elias ears.
Yep, Elias.
Eli Wilson, it says.
Yep, I got him.
Pull those that way around. Right.
Pull them this way. Yep. These are all pink, Joe?
Yep.
All right. Nathan Dill, this is your Vince piece. Tim Haber, this is that amazing program. All right, George Palmerino, that was yours. Jonathan Miller, that was yours. Thank you, Jonathan, again. Joe, I got some pieces I'm just putting on the side of me. All right, Tim Haber, there you go. You got that on one of our shows. Tim Haber, we're signing another one of your pieces that you got doing our shows. And Jonathan Miller, one of your other pieces. What's that? And then Tim Haber, another piece of yours. So Joe, you gotta feed us those now. Alrighty. These are all in pink too. Tim Haber, this is for you. Was that Sal's other pop? Yep, Sal Fernando, your other pop's coming up, Sal. Joe, somebody asked if we were doing any of the Austin dual photos signed. Are they on the website for people to order? Yeah, probably they are, Nick.
I don't think they are.
No, I don't have any dual signs up.
Yeah, I think we might have already sold them. I'm not sure, Nick. All right, Sal, that's for you. Thank you. I think that's Corey Lane's, I believe. Corey Lane, this is for you. Thank you. Matt Swafford, that's for you. Trayvon Washington, another magazine. No problem, Corey. Another one for Trayvon. Trayvon, did you rob a bank or what? Whose figures that?
Tim Moody.
All right, Tim Moody. Here you go. Here's another one of your figures, Tim.
This one doesn't have a tag on it, by the way.
Let me see it. It's on probably the bottom.
Nope.
Figure it out.
All right, Scott Houston.
Houston, we have a problem.
We're gonna have to have Bill come over later and clear that because I gotta.
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
All right. Joe, there's a couple things here you might want to take to Al.
Don Rhodes.
Don Rhodes from Calgary. I think you're from Calgary, Don
I'm
Rhodes.
doing it right here. Sorry. Michael Sanchez. Another for Don Houston.
For who? Scott Houston? You got
Yeah,
you.
Scott Houston. Brian Koval.
Brian Koval. Thank you, Brian.
What that says?
Yeah, it's Barry. I'll probably butcher his last name. But Barry, W-A-Y-A-N-D-T. The
Don Rhodes.
plaques or canvases, guys?
Don Rhodes.
Yep. Don Rhodes got your other figure, Don. Thank you.
Salvatore Cruz.
There you go, Salvatore.
Grant Stewart.
All right, Grant Stewart, thank you. Here's Pop Joe. All right, Lance Stewart, thank you, Lance.
Gary Pandos.
Jeff, this is for you. What was the last name?
Pandos. Jake Miller. Adam Arenas. There's 3 of them.
This is for Adams.
Yep.
Is there a name on that one, Joe? The one on your left?
Yep.
All right.
Ryan
Who's the bottom
Albertson.
name for? Because I don't have the name on that one.
Ian Schultz.
Who is it? Ian Schultz? All right.
Name's missing from this one too.
That's Trayvon Washington's. Trayvon, your ring post just came off. I think it came off actually in shipping, Trayvon. Is this Bradley Albertson? And Ian Dobbs. Trayvon, your ring broke. Andre broke it. It's not broke, so don't worry. Trayvon, Washington.
These 2 DVDs are for Gary.
Ian Dobbs, thank you.
Do you want it just signed on the over the plastic?
Yeah, he wants it actually on the plastic. What was this guy's name, Joe?
Gary.
Gary what?
The one in the VHS.
Oh yeah.
It's 2 of them. Lisa Ghost. Agassi.
What's his last name, Joe? What's his last name?
It's like a G, I think.
Gary what? 'Cause there's not many Garys on here.
Well, it wouldn't say card, it would say VHS tape.
Right.
So just wait and we'll find it. Carlos Vinas.
The 2 VHSs. Just see if we gotta see if I invoice Joe for. I don't see him on the spreadsheet, that Gary, but I know who he is.
Well, the bubble mailers are over there.
Yep.
Don Rhodes.
There you go, Gary. For Carlos.
Don Rhodes again. What time is it?
7:30. We're half hour in.
Good.
Yeah, we're making good time, guys.
Ryan Funky. Mike Stew.
Yeah, that just fresh.
Did you say Mike who?
Stug.
Oh yeah.
S-T-U-G.
Michael say? Oh yeah, Mike Stone. Yep.
Jeff Lang. Jesus F. Corey Lane.
Corey Lane Pop. Yep.
Graham Nash.
Graham Nash, Survivor Series. Thank you, Graham Nash. Lance Store.
That's still Graham Nash.
Yep. No, I know. There's 3 of them. Lance Store.
Salvatore Cruz. Ronnie Miller.
I think it's Ronnie Morrill, but
I can't read. Your handwriting sucks.
I know my handwriting's horrible, guys. Sorry.
I have no clue where my figures went from earlier. They're
Right.
somewhere in the mix now. Ben Schlink. Something. Oh, you passed those, so I gotta read my shit.
Yep. All right. Ben Schnick, thank you, Ben. Tim Moody, this is your pop. And Corey Lane, we have another pop for you. Thank you, Corey. A lot of people don't know this, but the 4 dots represent your children, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Jason?
Another
That's just
one
for
my
us.
name.
Yeah. No, we have not done any pre-order pictures yet, Mindy. This is all just mail order. But we're getting there, guys.
Ryan Wheat. I think the same thing would work better if I had the pile here. But you let me know if you agree.
Whatever Joe set up, I don't even know how he's...
What's a pile? So I'm saying I'll
Right.
take the pile.
Yeah, yeah.
and pass it that way.
Yep.
Ryan Allsworth. We just switch this one real quick. Just because they preferred it.
Ryan, I know you sent us a glove to use, but it wasn't happening. Yeah. It's a nice piece, Brian. Or Ryan.
J Chalk.
Jay Chalk. What's his other name, Joe? Does he have- oh, no, I see him. John. Yep. Do you have a favorite piece of merchandise?
Maybe the Hasbro.
The classic ones. Courtney Morris, this is for you. Thank you.
Jeff Lang. Same one.
Same person? Jeff Lang?
There's another one too.
That's Jeff Lang too, Joe. Thank you, Jeff Lang.
Carlos Vinas.
Carlos, this is for you as well. What's up, Anthony? She was away. Piper was locked up in her cage. Carlos Venus, this is for you as well. That's Jason, I think, Lopez.
Yep.
Jason, this is for you. Jason Lokitz, thank you. Rob Love.
John C.
Yep, John, our plaque guy. Thank you, John. We'll be at Icons tomorrow vending. What's up, Amber Hernandez? What's up, Matt?
Let's go lost my team here.
I forgot where he wanted
John J. Chalk.
it. John Chalk. Canvas. Awesome. John Chalk, check it out. It's a nice piece. Name the belts. Jay Melendi.
Right there, please.
Jay, here's your belt. Thank you.
Rob, you got to pull it.
Yep. And that Trick Dixon's.
Yeah, sure. Right there, please.
What's up, George Carson? Is it upside down? No, it's good. Don Rhodes, this is for you. Thank you, Don. See, Don, I told you I'd get it right.
Mike Luback.
What's his name?
Where do you want to sign?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I go over there. It's easier for you.
Thank you, Michael Luback. Who's that one for? Ian Dobbs' belt? These are blue? So blue Sharpie or blue paint pen?
Paint.
Okay. All right, Ian Dobbs, thank you. Ian Dobbs. These are for Courtney Morris and Carlos Vinas. Gold? Okay. And that's black, Joe. Black paint pen.
Yeah, we'll just...
DJ Marcotti, thank you. This is for you. And which ones are gold, Joe?
These two.
What's the names? Trayvon Washington, who's the other guy? DJ Marcotti?
Yeah.
All right.
The gold, if you don't mind.
There you go, DJ.
Thank you.
And that's what, same color, Joe? Gotcha. Who's that for?
And then white for Ian Schultz.
Ian
White
Schultz.
real quick. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian.
Montgomery.
All right, Courtney Montgomery, thank you.
Michael Sanchez.
All right, Michael Sanchez, thank you.
Oh, that says Courtney something.
Courtney Mars.
Oh, shit. Stu Cox. Wait, this is. These were white, right? Yeah.
Who's this one for, Joe?
Stu Cox.
Stu Cox.
This is George Lopez.
What was Savage like to work?
He was great.
George Lopez.
Who's that for, Joe? George
Lopez.
Lopez?
Randy was a real pro.
Right.
All the time. Every night.
Joe, can you give me a stack when you get a chance, please?
For what?
The stack of photos. We're almost done.
This is for George Lopez as well, Joe?
Yep. I'm gonna go back to some mail order. I just once you have the pile, I can go back.
Yeah.
And do posters. Matthews Meller.
Yep.
I guess.
Joe, an 8x10 just fell. And there's a couple other belts over there too, right, Joe?
This is so light, you'll be fine.
Okay. All right. So, Joe, we're starting mail order now, or just pictures? Gotcha. Joe Senior, can you come here for a second and look at this? You just gave me this, James Lowe.
Yep.
Okay, Jonathan Miller's. Okay, so that's gonna be the first one.
First one.
All right. That's gonna be for James Leo. We're gonna do pink paint pen on this one. Thank you, James. Next up is Derek Langley. Thank you, Derek. Somebody said, hello, Bret Hart. Me and my dad met you in person back in 2010 at your book signing in Phoenix, Arizona. Saw you wrestle against Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 26. I want to say thank you for everything you've done in WWE. I hope to meet you again one day in the future. You're the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Thank you.
All right, next we're going to do silver on this one. He wants to get silver. This is for you, Derek Langley. Thank you, Derek. You can keep it at silver if you want. Anthony Densmore, this is for you. Thank you, Anthony. Eric Moa, you're up next. Whatever color you want to do. Hey, Joe, there's a backup of stuff on the table. Rick Dixon, you're up next. Chris Sparham, you're up next. Aaron Sample, you're up next. Somebody said they purchased your Calgary Hitman jersey and they love it.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah. Calgary Hitman Pink version 2. Ryan DeMott, this is for you. Thank you, Ryan. We're going to switch to pink now. For Chris DeTillo. Chris, you got 3 pictures coming up. We're going to do all 3 of yours, Chris, in pink. Nick Krampus, how you doing, buddy? You're coming up next. This is for Nick Krampus. Jeremy Clifton, you're up next.
Where's Kevin Mason having his son?
Wherever. Thank you, Jeremy Clifton. You got 2 pictures. Roger Deluge, you're up next.
We can slide this in and do the silver real quick. Just after that one if you don't mind.
Michael Schuster, you're up next. Who's belt set?
Kevin Mason.
Kevin Mason. Also, Joe, those posters for Trayvon Washington at some point.
Yeah, I had to get to him.
Yep.
You want to continue with the silver or you want to do purple?
No, we keep on doing pink, because, yeah.
Alright.
All right, Michael Schuster, this is for you. All right, Brad Magner, this is for you. Thank you, Brad. Mindy Carter, you're up next. Ray Lim, you're after her. Oops, sorry, buddy. Oops, sorry. Oops. All right, Mindy, this is yours. Ray Lim, this is for you.
These are going to be a nightmare.
All right, Jordan Ekman, thank you. Do you know the colors yet, Joe, or no?
It says pink, but these are definitely going to end up being nice.
All right, Chris Whitty, there you go, buddy. All right, John Krug, it's for you. Yang Yilang, you're up next. And I don't know how to pronounce her name. Sukhwinder Singh, I believe. That's a gimmick name. Makan Singh. We're doing a top right corner for this gentleman. Oops. All right, Stephen Campbell, this is for you. Oops. All right, Andrew Mason, this is for you. All right, Jonathan Miller, this is for you.
Can I hold on that one?
Yep. You know the MCW stuff? That would
Yeah.
I'll probably grab some of that.
Alright, can we do it up here, please? Probably like right here.
Right there.
Yes, please.
This is Trayvon. Trayvon, here's one of your posters. It looks awesome.
Alright, we'll do this photo.
All right, Jonathan Miller, these are for you, buddy. These are all for you, Jonathan.
Oh, put it on the back table.
No problem, Ray. All right, Spencer Nicholas, this is for you. Joshua Greenup, this is for you. Brian Cage keeps on calling.
Same thing with this thing. You want me to answer it?
No.
Maybe you need something.
All right, David Rosenthal, sign an upper. Oh, we're gonna do blue Sharpie. I'm sorry. Let's switch it out. I'll take that one for you. Yep. David Rosenthal, this is for you. Thank you. This one's gonna be silver. We're gonna switch it over to silver. David, this is for you as well. Right, yeah. David, this is for you as well, and we have one more, David.
Can you do some pink, please? Rob, grab me the pink.
Yep. Sorry. David, this is your last one, and we're going to do black Sharpie. We'll do it right here above the belt. Thank you, David. All right. It's for Kelton Vatito. Thank you, Kelton. So Joe, whenever you have time, you run upstairs and get those some of those boxes that we have up there. You have to prepare them. Michael Schuster, thank you, Michael. Or Michelle, sorry, Michelle.
You want this in black?
We could do silver, or pink, because everything up doesn't really have a preference. We could do pink for the rest. So we don't have to keep on switching them out. Chad Alina. We will, Eric Montgomery. Yes, sir. And Navdeep Singh, this is for you coming up. Casey Ray, you're up next. We don't have any pops, Craig. Unfortunately, they're vaulted. Jamie Garcia, this is your picture coming up next. Yep.
Another one for Trayvon Washington. Go in there, I guess. Oh, these are the posters with awful paper.
All right, Armando Hernandez, this is for you. All right, Michael Hartman, this is for you. Michelle Hartman. We're going to do a black Sharpie on this one. This is going to be a black Sharpie for Michelle Hartman. All right. We can do pink again. We go back to pink if you want. Rob Schoenberg, this is for you. All right, we got another one for Rob Schomburg. Thank you, Rob. Guys, if you want to place an order, you should do it right now on signedbysuperstars.com, the website you're on. If you want to get something signed by Bret Hart, we've got 8x10s, 11x14s Plex, all kinds of good stuff that you guys could purchase.
Joe, you got silver paint?
Silver paint? Yeah, I have this one that someone sent in.
All right, Brian, thank you so much. Brian Valash, Matt Thorpe, this is for you.
Alright, can we do silver paint on this real quick, please? And right here, please. This is Michael Stews.
You're gonna need my car keys to get up there. Put that on the side, Joe.
Yeah.
All right, Ian Thorpe, this is for you. Thank you, Ian. No problem, Rob. Thank you, Eric. The plaques, guys, Hanson, they're on the actual website. Joe, do we have an actual plaque I could hold up? Somebody wants to see it.
No, the photo's been taken out.
Yeah, the photos are actually taken out, Hanson, so you wouldn't be able to see what it really looks like.
The photos on the site.
But it's on the website. Dan Sky, that's for you. Thank you, Dan. Alrighty.
Could we do gold paint on this real quick, please?
Whose belt is that again?
Matthew Swafford.
Yeah, Matt Swafford. There you go, buddy. All right, Ray Galaviz. Thank you, Ray. Guys, usually we answer a lot of your questions, and I'm just trying to get through our stuff, so bear with us. Jeff Jones. Thank you, Jeff Jones. Wonder if it's Judge Jeff Jones from ECW. All right, Eric Fowler, this is for you.
You want to switch and you get it because I don't know which boxes are what. I don't want to forget some stuff. I'll be fine. It's all right there.
Yeah, if you want to, you're going to be good?
Yeah.
All right.
10 items. Go for it. Sorry. All right, next one is Derek Beatty. All right, Chris Jackson Walker. Vicky Whitehead. Eric Winderman. Daniel Zamorino. Chad Elena. John Paluzzi. We got another one. Alright, thank you. Just put him down there.
Joe. Good comparison. This is how you see it.
Justin Frazier.
Give me the pictures, the flat, the pictures first. Just get it out. We're gonna be able to do it.
Justin Frazier. I want to help him. Or you want to switch?
I'm gonna switch.
Alright. Robert Quiones.
When you're looking at the spreadsheet for colors and all changes.
Well, I didn't get down there yet. So we have Robert Quiones, and it's all pink, and so we're fine.
All right, Robert Quiones. Thank you, Robert. All right.
Pink on that, please. Let me just switch real quick, please. Alright, let me switch back. Just need you to do it on the bubble this time, please. Because I get smudged before.
And then Joe Jr., there's the ones on the kitchen table with the belts and some boxes underneath that.
Yeah.
You could grab them and we'll put them down in the corner. All right, Scott Houston. Thank you, Scott. Somebody asked your favorite song in the moment. Favorite musicians, favorite song? You have another batch too, Joe, for me? After Robert Love?
I haven't prepared it yet. 'Cause
That's okay, I'll do some of the MCW stuff.
I like the new song by Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears? Tears for Fears was great back in the 80s. William Kowalas, this is for you.
They got a new album out.
Do they? Do they still rock?
They're like kind of like they used to be. It's nice to hear them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're as good as they used to be, but
Right.
they're trying.
Joe, hand me those pictures.
Yeah.
This is perfect. I'll pull them.
Well, you'll pull
Yeah,
it?
no, just go ahead. You put them there.
Alright.
All right, Rob Love, thank you. So, in this stuff, besides the belts,
Yeah,
there's
no,
two
that's
boxes
good.
underneath it.
Yep.
He said something about cards. Just don't combine them with
Hey,
the other
man,
companies.
It's all over there, so.
Okay.
What the fudge? Why is it stuck? Just pull it.
Here. Let me put this to the side.
So weird. They're all gonna be stuck.
Yep. Joe, for these, don't insert them. The ones that I'm getting done now, Joe.
Someone must have drooled on them when they were packing
They're
them.
like, oh, geez, look at these pictures.
Cool.
size of Bret Hart's hands.
Jason, I know you want to get your Hall of Fame poster signed tomorrow. It's not too late. Just got to private message me who you need.
More fun. What if I just quit on you midday? It's left.
Yeah, right. I also need that poster back, Joe, that I got to bring to the arena tomorrow.
I already have it pulled to the side.
Okay. Jimmy's got to sign that, Jimmy Hart. These are not ours, Keith. These are somebody else's. Somebody asked your favorite food.
Bananas.
Bananas?
Oh man, there we go. Rob, did you eat dinner?
Why, you hungry after this or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
I don't know where I'd go. I probably assumed on the whole way.
We'll figure it out later.
It's early. We gotta move this over after
Yep.
this one.
Somebody asked, any reason for the H in Hart as he signs it? I don't know what he means by that.
I guess the way he does it.
Oh, okay.
It's just the way I've always done it. I'm suspecting that I try to copy my dad,
Gotcha.
whose signature's nothing like mine, but I know he had a pretty good
Right.
signature.
Yes, Keith, you could purchase a picture right now to get signed live right here on our website. Anybody watching, if you guys want to get anything signed live, you can do it right now. It's on the main page. What are you going to give me next from them? Either the belts. We'll do the
Yeah,
belts.
the belts are all right there.
All right. And then, Joe, you're just showing the second batch of names, starting with David Newell. Awesome. We did. I signed the chair with Bret up in November at the big event. He signed my chair already. The canvas is just a canvas, and then the plaques are actually wood. They're amazing. Amazing quality, Greg. I wonder if there's a plaque we can just hold up. Give me that plaque over there. Who's that? John Cena? So these are what the plaques look like, guys, but they're a little bit different. They're made out of wood. You got cards, you got a belt, and then you got the picture. But this is John Cena's. I don't know if you guys could see it. Get it? Can't see me. Well, we got a couple of the Bret Hart ones available on the website. No. So there's another stuff for MCW. I don't know. I think they're figures. They're not going to get JS8 either.
Thank you.
Vikram, I don't have your poster anymore. I don't know if they did the JSA on it or not.
Yeah.
He didn't want it on it. Sorry, Vikram. I'm sorry. A lot of people are asking about Brian Pillman. Good memories of Brian.
Always, yeah. No bad memories.
Should have 4 intercontinental.
What's that?
Should have 4 intercontinental. Or Wendy. Thank you.
So the gentleman with the belts, he had some other boxes. He had some cards whenever we get to it.
We're not here yet.
Yeah, they're downstairs. But he said most of the cards, please do in blue Sharpie, no paint pen, and the rest in silver.
I guess the belts are supposed to be in silver.
No, the belts are good. Belts he wants in pink. But I think they're still upstairs. We'll get them later.
I don't think so. I think everything's down. The flat boxes are here.
No, they were the ones that I had to go out and get. The other ones, these, there was 2 boxes underneath it. You grabbed
There's
them.
flat boxes.
Yeah.
Over there.
Oh, you brought them down? Okay. You want to give me the figures? I don't know. Joe, did you get to take the figures? They're not open yet? Okay. We'll do them while I'm doing the rest of the 8x10s.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Trying not to mix the 11x14s, Joe, that we just did for MCW. Those, don't mix them up with the belt guy, because they're 2 different people.
So that's the belt guy's box.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And then the flat ones that you brought down are with the belt guys.
Alright.
Alright, David Newell. This is for you, David Newell. Yeah, Matt Boyd. What's up, Matt? I do. I have Bret Hart ones on the website, Matt. They're amazing. Check it out. Joe, I don't think I'm going to do that. Arthur, thank you. It's for you.
I think I need to do a pink one.
Another paint pen.
Pink one.
Joe, you have another pink paint pen? Want to prime this? If you have to go to the bathroom or anything, Brett, you could take a break and.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do pink and something. Find it. Yeah, I just gave them, so it's not that.
All right, another one for Arthur. Gilbert Vasquez, you're up next. We can go back to that one since it's like fine point. Joe, you have a medium point one? Oh, good.
No,
Alright.
it's all the same.
All right, Scott Woodford, this is for you. Yeah, much better. Jamie Tyndall, you're coming up next. No, we're not doing any personalizations, Cody, today. All right, Jamie Tyndall, thank you. This is for you as well. You got a couple coming up, Jamie. A lot of people asking if we're going to AEW. Guys, you got to wait and see. Who knows? It's the wrestling world. Anything could happen.
You go there and do what?
Exactly. I don't know. Commissioner. What would you guys want to see him do there, guys? This is for Corey Rainey. Thank you, Corey Rainey. Craig Thompson, you're coming up next. Don Fairweather, you're up next. Matt DeZorum, you're up next. Michael Provost, you're up next. Somebody said teach them that it's not all about high spots and fast-paced matches. Fast-paced matches. All right, Matt Walden, thank you. You're up next.
All these belts are in this box. Sure?
Yeah. You like sign?
Tom Loma, you're up next. Mike Sparks, thank you. Robert Quiones, you're up next.
These big content.
And then Eric Leckberg.
These guys? Yep.
Guys, if you want to place an order, please do so. We got about an hour and 20 minutes left with Bret.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jeremy Peters. Thank you, Jeremy. We're actually almost at the end of all our orders online, guys. So we're just going to do some of our stuff for some other orders that we got.
You want to do these right now?
Yeah, we can get them in now. And we'll get back to our customers. Justin, thank you, Justin. And then just tell Joe not to mess these figures up either, so they don't get JSA'd either.
You know, please.
Okay. Joe, I'm gonna pass these to you. These are all MC dubs.
Does Vince ever sign his stuff?
This who?
Vince McMahon?
Yeah, you know, I got an Elite over there. It's actually signed and certified. I could sell it to you for $1,200 if you want it. I'm just joking. Yeah, he actually signs, but he's got the worst signature. He's so quick. He just does VM. And if you're, yeah, it's so quick. But if sometimes he'll do full signature. His autograph is worth $1,000. It's crazy. When was the last time you talked to him? Does he ever call you out of the blue and be like, how you doing or not?
Once in a while. He's called me up. I call him up on his birthday, or vice versa.
Right. I guess Hunter just announced that he's retiring. I mean, obviously he wasn't going to work again, but now he's totally done.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That's because of his heart condition.
Yeah. He's lucky to be alive. A lot of people were, well, he was even talking about it. He actually did work at an ECW show, Grant. Well, it wasn't a real ECW show. It was a, I think, Bret, you promoted the show, right? And then ECW guys came down there. This is like in '95, I think.
For who?
It was you and Terry Funk in
Oh, down in
Amarillo, right?
yeah, Terry's retirement.
Yeah, one of his many retirements. Forever.
I remember asking him, I said, "Is this the real one?" Or he goes, "This is the real one." And he wrestled a
Oh
week-
God, Brett, I'm
he was
done.
He was wrestling a week later.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Dallas. We're gonna drive to see him in Amarillo, but it's like a 10-hour drive. Onita wants to see him, and so we're contemplating on doing it.
I heard he's doing okay. Like he's
His long-term memory is great. His short-term memory is, but
I heard like if you call him on the phone, he can talk to you. And
100%.
He's good.
Yep. I talk to him about once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. He's one of the guys that is like, I don't know, he's just not one of the boys to me. He's just like, he's a really awesome guy in general. There's no bullshit.
I've known Terry since I was about 15.
Unbelievable.
He's always been good to me. Always been good to my family.
Yep.
These I'm gonna take back this way.
Is this from Amsterdam too? Yours? I can't check my messenger, guys. Sorry.
How's Dory doing?
I never hear anything on Dory ever.
I think he's doing okay.
Yeah. Terry looks so much like Dory now. It's crazy. Somebody just posted a picture. It was, I think Manny Fernandez gave him some award, and there was a picture of Terry. And he looks like Dory more than ever now.
Why don't you get some of these? You didn't place your order in time? I texted you.
I know. Yep, Alan, you're all set. Thank you, Alan. AJ.
Not very many guys left from that era, really.
I know.
Let's save
Crazy.
these two real quick.
All right. Justin Fuchs. Thank you, Justin.
Dusty's gone.
I know.
Harley's gone. Jack Briscoe's still alive, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jerry's gone, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
No.
Jerry passed.
Did he pass?
I think, right, Joe? Joey Briscoe passed?
I think
or
Jack.
Jack?
Jack's passed.
Somebody will know in the chat. Jack passed. All right, Ryan Flannery, Joe Vinitez. Thank you, Joe Vinitez. Now the other box, Joe, that you brought down with the card or with the belts. Don't forget, I just need the cards for them. I guess there's cards or something he was saying. Jason Gonzalez, this is for you. And then we got Richard Kanazuski coming up next. Matt Boyd says, if I buy the plaque now and have him sign a certain picture, could he... Yes, 100%, Matt. Matt, we could do that for you. So Matt Boyd's going to buy a plaque now, but he wants to get one of the pictures that we're offering and switch it out. That's fine, Matt. All right, Scott Grams, thank you. Somebody wants to know what inspired the Kiss My Foot match with Jerry Lawler.
I don't know. I have a feeling that was Jerry's idea.
Right.
I know I had nothing to do with
Are
me.
these the cards from that guy?
Although I enjoyed the match.
Stuff in there is someone else.
The belts and then whatever else was on
That
there.
whole box of other
It's for it's for the same guy with the belt guy.
It's not for Bret, right? That's what I'm asking you.
What do you mean? It's not for Bret.
The stuff in there supposed to get signed, right?
Yes.
Alright. Oh.
Chris Kuhn. So what did I say he wants the cards done in? I gotta look.
Blue Shark.
Blue Sharpie. All right.
I read on two all the pictures.
Oh, you know him too.
All the pictures are, he wants silver Sharpie, no paint.
Okay. So all silver Sharpie?
All the pictures, yeah.
Okay.
Blue one.
Blue of that, yeah.
So what is it?
Blue Sharpie, please.
Blue Sharpie. Oh.
So Joe, we're all caught up on these, except Derek Beatty.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Danny almost put my eye out on this picture.
Who did?
Danny Davis.
Danny Davis.
He really almost took my eye out. He came down with his hands like and poked me right in the eye.
Right.
When we hit the floor, he just about popped my eye out. I couldn't see for months. It was like it would piss me off.
How far is Banff from you? So when I went to visit you, we went to Banff for the day.
It's about 80 miles.
Yeah, Junior, these are friends, maybe?
Remember the hot springs? It was beautiful up there.
Yeah, Banff's beautiful.
You guys have a lot of bears out there?
Right about, well, pretty soon. No, we don't get them till there's bears all over Banff.
Right.
But we don't get them in Calgary too much. But you get them probably in the fall when they start heading towards Banff.
Joe, are the plaques on the website?
Yeah?
Matt, they are on the website. They're under the Bret Hart category. Just click on Bret's picture. There's a drop-down menu, and you'll be able to get the plaques off of there, Matt Boyd. Somebody asked if you have any plans to go to UK anytime soon.
Maybe in the fall. I'm waiting to see maybe the Welsh Comic Con if they contact me.
Matt Boyd, did you find it? The pictures and the figures. Was there anything else for the MCW guys?
There's a whole box of figures.
Okay. And then that's it for them, right?
I think so.
Okay. And then what's left from the guy who came to the house with the belts and these cards? Anything else with his stuff? Or is that it? There's more. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, Grant, I actually have a couple. We'll do them when we come back from Dallas. Matt Boy said, I clicked on Bret Hart drop down. There's no plaque. Can I just inquire if it's real quick? He'll pay now. Are they not on there, Joe?
It's on there.
Should be at the bottom of the list.
Matt Boyd is definitely on there.
It's all at the bottom.
It's all the way at the bottom, Matt Boyd. It's the last choice. Jonathan Miller said, ask Bret what it was like meeting Miami Vice's Don Johnson when Bret was Raw GM back in 2010. Don Johnson was a guest on Raw when he was there.
You know, I don't remember. Honestly, don't remember ever meeting him.
Gotcha. Another day at the office.
What year was that?
I think he said 2000 and 2010.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody says one says sold out.
Yeah, because sold out.
Oh, all the plaques are sold out?
Nope.
Just
There's
that
two
one.
on there.
There's two more plaques, Matt Boyd.
WWE one and a WCW one.
There's a WCW one and a WWE one that is left. Yeah, Ryan Flannery, we already did. We signed it. You guys are gonna be at WrestleCon, right? Together? Good.
3 days.
Guys, you can beat Bret Hart at WrestleCon all 3 days down in Dallas, Texas, coming up next week. Thursday too? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Yes, sir, Ian. Yep. Mine too, Eric, for sure.
Okay, you switch to blue shirt paint pen for me, please. Thank you. Thank you.
What's left? The other, I know the other figures from MCW still, right, Joe? All right. The first batch of figures, were they MCWs too, right?
I'm not sure. It was like a different box. I don't even know what box it was.
Joe, the first batches of figures, they were all the MCWs too, right?
Yeah.
All right. Just keep track, because there's 2 different piles.
So the modern day wrestlers with autographs are the most, the biggest sellers.
The biggest sellers for modern day wrestlers,
You have to be dead to be worth anything.
it all depends. Who, Joe?
I was gonna say that's part of it a lot of times.
Yeah.
I mean, with Razor, I think it went from like $20 to then 80.
Yeah, Scott's autograph just jumped from like 40 to 80 to like 200. The girls, a lot of the girls, Bray Wyatt was really big at one time. He was getting $200 for his autograph, and now his graph got oversaturated, right? You agree?
All done.
You can't sell it for more than 50
How's
bucks.
the pins doing, huh?
Yeah, good.
Can't move.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The plaques with the pins. I bought like when they first came out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna sell these. I got not 100 of them. I got like a good 10 of them.
We got them all.
Yeah, yeah. I was selling them for $400. They can't even move them. Now you can't.
Firewood.
Yep. Alexa Bliss is a big seller. I think she's like she was like a $150 autograph. Now she went down to like 60 to 80. It all depends.
Thank you.
What about from like the 80s?
80s. Oh,
Junkyard
Dino
Dog.
Bravo.
Dino Bravo's worth something?
$400. Junkyard Dogs like 700.
John Stud.
Big John Stud's about 600.
Andre.
Andre is like
Who's the most?
Andre the Giant. You
Andre.
get like $10,000 for an Andre. Yeah. I have a program from like WrestleMania 4, and the entire program is signed by everybody that worked the show. Nick Bockwinkel was like the road agent, and I don't know why. Did you hear the story? He went around the locker room and got all the boys to sign the program. I don't know why Nick would do that. I got it from Dave Sebeck. I don't know if you know Dave.
I believe I did. Lots of guys did that. All the
Yeah.
time. I remember doing it lots of times.
Yeah.
Go right here, please.
I got a WrestleMania 11. It's missing. It's got everybody except Salt and Pepper, Jenny McCarthy, and Van Landers.
That's gotta be.
It just needs the girls.
Start giving me some of the other ones for the other thing. That's awesome.
It was one of the
Oh, Randy Savage. Savage is another big autograph. He's about $700 to $800 depending on the piece.
Sorry.
What about Owen? Is that what Owen's got?
Owen Hart's 500. Yeah. Yep. Joey Brabham, this is for you.
How about Rick McGraw? No.
I just got a Rick McGraw. It's worth $500. I just got it like 2 weeks ago. It's JSA certified too.
Alright, that's 2 of these. You go like right here, please.
I'll hold them for it.
What about Kerry Von Erich?
$1,200. 1,000 to 1,200, I think.
What about Hogan?
150. Hogan fluctuates 100 to 150. You agree?
Oh, yeah.
That's an Art Bar autograph on that one.
I'm looking. I got a juicer 8x10.
Yeah, I just got one. This is for Derek Beatty. Thank you, Derek. And then Rick Dixon, you're up next.
What color are those figures? Pink?
Yeah.
Matt Boyd said what picture he wanted.
Matt Boyd, you wrote down here photo number 4 on the spreadsheet. Oh.
Did you say you wanted to switch?
Yeah, Matt Boyd, we need to know what picture you want, Matt. Maybe the 4 is the one that he wants, Joe. Matt Boyd said, I just bought the plaque and picture. I wanted to sign. Is there any way he could do Matt on it since it's for the plaque? Yeah, Matt, we could. So, yeah, he wants number 4, Matt, or Joe. He said yes, photo number 4. That's what he wants in his plaque. Joe, these are the MC dubs? Yeah. I just don't want to confuse them with the other gentlemen's.
Yeah, we're gonna put on them.
Okay. Somebody said having your signature is priceless. Admire his dedication to the fans.
These are new toys. I don't remember.
No, they're old. They're like real old.
Not that old.
No,
Oh,
the
they're
Masters.
used.
Really?
Yeah, they're still making them. I just don't know if that's a new series.
I don't remember it ever.
Maybe they still use royalties for.
Somebody wants to know if you ever talked to Brock Lesnar.
We've had I think he's very he doesn't say much.
You're right. That's what I was told.
I've talked to him. I think we've exchanged about 4 words between each other about 5 times that we've met each other.
Who do these cards go?
They all go to the gentleman who I met today.
But in fairness, I've never been in a situation where it was a good time to talk to him. I heard that I was his dream match.
Oh, wow.
That was just a week ago I heard that. I've always heard Brock was a good worker.
He's okay. A little stiff.
I've never heard that.
Really?
I've always heard that just the opposite, that he looks stiff, but
He takes care of you?
he's a real pro in the ring. Totally the opposite of Goldberg. What about the British Bulldogs? Is his autograph worth much?
British Bulldog is about $700.
What about Dynamite? Too?
400.
Even in Japan?
Even yeah, anywhere pretty much 400. Together, they're about $1,000.
What year did John Studd die?
Huh. That's a good question. Guys, what year did John Studd pass away? They'll know in a second.
I know he died of cancer.
Leukemia, I think, or something.
Lymphoma.
Parkinson, or something, right? Leukemia? 95, 1995. There you go, everyone's saying 95.
He was a good guy. He's a big pussycat of a guy.
That's what everybody says. And Andre hated him, right?
No, Andre liked him.
Andre did like him?
Andre liked him, but Andre didn't like. I think Andre liked him because he was just such a big, likable guy. I never heard anybody ever say anything bad about him.
Yeah, I never heard any of it either. I think I've done shoot interviews with guys, and they just said that Andre didn't like him, and he pulled his hair all the time. I don't know how true it is, so.
I never sensed that. I always thought it was the opposite, that Andre liked
Maybe
him.
took care of him, yeah.
One of the few guys he liked.
Maybe it was Bigelow. I think it was Bigelow he didn't like.
Bam Bam he didn't like.
Yes, it was Bigelow.
He mauled Bam Bam.
Wow, there's a great picture. Stud Andre and I don't know who's in the middle.
Chris somebody. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
It says it in the bottom.
Yeah, I refute that. Andre liked Stud.
Okay, there you go, guys.
What's in the box?
But Bam Bam made the mistake of
I was hoping you would find it.
bragging about his check in the dressing room.
No, I have to get
And Andre heard him, and Andre worked to the next show at the Garden and beat the crap
That's
out of
where it was, the garden. That's what I heard.
him. But Bam Bam never did it again. It was one of those good lessons.
Right.
Because he had just come in and was making like way more money than anyone else because he was working with Hogan. And he started bragging about his checks. And Andre took care of that.
We actually, Jordan just talked about Triple H retiring. Somebody wants to know if you still go to see the Calgary Hitman hockey team.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just went to a game a few days ago. They're not having their best year though.
No. Andrew Mine, no pops available. Besides Jim, who is your favorite tag team partner? Somebody would like to know.
Oh, Owen.
Owen. I remember the first time I met Owen was backstage at the Spectrum. I didn't know him at all. I was a 16-year-old kid. He spent 20 minutes talking to me. He didn't even know me. It was awesome.
Pink.
Yeah.
I think this pen's starting to fade on me.
Joe, do you have another pink?
Joe, these pops and all, you know where they all go to? Okay. Good question, Rob. One of the guys in the chat says, if Goldberg incident never happened and with WCW closing down, do you think you would have went back to WWE at that time period? Probably not, because it was all the bad blood right then.
Probably not, but I would eventually have.
Eventually, yeah. Ethan,
Then again, I would have made $16 million more, and I probably would have retired.
right. This is all her stuff? Okay.
And this stuff. Figure out later.
Guys, we have 1 hour and 10 minutes left with Bret, and then we are done. So get your orders in now, please. What's that?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the 4x5s, right?
I think so, yeah.
I kept saying I kept screwing up on my interview.
Oh.
I kept calling it the 4x5s, and Vince got so mad he left it. I don't know why I kept saying 4x5. I couldn't get it out of my head.
Yep, Don, I got you down. Don Quinn, you got it. Somebody asked, what are your thoughts on Shawn overselling his matches with Hogan?
I'm sure he had good reasons.
Somebody asked if you ever thought that Stone Cold would get as over as he did after your WrestleMania match?
Yeah, I did. I saw great things for Steve.
You haven't done a show, have you?
Was Stone Cold show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one.
You did?
But I think mine was shorter than
Did you go out to his house in Nevada or in California?
California.
Oh, yeah. We went out there in August to his place in Nevada. It was in the middle of freaking nowhere.
I think he likes that, huh?
Oh, yeah. And literally in the middle of the desert.
The house he's got in L.A. is just a little house right near the airport.
Right. That's where he was acting, and he gets out there and does his thing out there.
He bought some sort of mid-sized, nothing happened house in the middle of nowhere, right?
Right. Actually, Don Quinn, you're coming up next. Don't worry, you're coming up soon. Somebody asked you if you have any good memories of Scott Hall.
Yeah, when I first worked with him, he was
A workhorse. Yep.
he was excited to be working with me, and he was
We'll do some pink.
He was good to work with back then.
I think that should be a good one.
Don Quinn, this is for you, Don. And then Jen Miller, you're up next.
Great.
Somebody asked what your favorite pastime is, what you like to do.
I still draw a lot.
Matt Boyd, this is for your plaque. We're going to write to Matt on that one.
To Matt.
Yeah. Joe, you have Matt Boyd, what number 1 on this one? But it said 4. I'm just going to have him sign both to Matt, Joe?
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay. I got you. We're going to do to Matt on this one as well. All right. Juan Mendoza, you're up next.
What color is this?
Who should they for?
In the box with the figures. MCW box.
I don't know. Whatever color. They're MCWs?
I think it's blue then.
Okay. They're from MCW, Joe, the cards?
That other picture you had, those all figures. Yeah, I think so.
Michael Rusinek, this is for you.
This is an MCW box, right?
Yeah, I guess.
As long as you guys know where they came out of, so I don't give anybody the wrong stuff back. That's why I want to keep it till Monday and ask everybody. And then Jim Biaz. Are we all good with all their stuff, Joe? Are we caught up with that? No? Okay. And then if we have, that's what we get done for us. Those 3 of my 17.
Still got a lot of other stuff.
Okay. Guys.
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah. You're not hooked with a mic, right, Joe? No mic?
No.
Yeah, I'll show you. Guys, we're going to take a quick bathroom break. We will be back in about 5 minutes.
I don't know if we're gonna get to all that. But we'll see.
Rob. Rob, come here.
What's that?
I got questions for you.
Yes.
Still all this. This is thick as hell.
Which company is this for?
Yeah, I can get it.
Okay, we'll do.
Can you get 8 by 10? 8 by 10 or posters?
I just want
Just saying 8 by 10.
whatever you think is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna go.
Well, that's why I want to be up there. So we're all caught up on our orders, so this is it. We have an hour
Oh,
left.
yeah, that's your bulk orders
It's
and stuff, so. People that paid you.
What?
People that paid
Yeah,
you.
no.
So. Incentive?
He's supposed to have more stuff.
No, that's not empty.
This is not?
No.
Are we on mute, Joe?
Nope.
Guys, we're taking a bathroom break. We will be back in a little bit. I didn't charge. His name's Bob, right? I didn't charge him for JSA, so I don't know if he's getting JSA. So, but he's supposed to have more stuff for me. He's coming up. I'm gonna get him done tomorrow from him probably.
Yeah, he said some of the stuff didn't come in.
Yeah, he said he came in late. I said, well, bring it up now during the show. I'll get it done tomorrow, like before you even get to the building. But I don't know where if he's coming up tonight or not. We'll figure it out. I'll get it done.
Yeah, but this all gotta get JSA.
Oh, he's gonna get JSA. All right. Then just I guess you could he'll pay you directly.
Yeah.
He didn't pay me for any of this shit. I'm supposed to pay him. I don't know if he even got it yet.
Rob.
He's a good guy. I'm not worried. Watch out.
Saying you're not on mute.
I know. They're nice.
I know.
They're really nice. I'm gonna ask Mike to get a couple of them. They're really nice. These cards gotta get done too, Joe? So we'll be done in about an hour. Guys, if you want to place an order, I suggest you do it because we're just gonna get through our other stuff that we have here. It might take an hour, it might take less. We're not gonna keep Bret here all night. The glasses we signed beforehand, Terry. They're already pre-signed by Bret. Matt Walden, if you put it down when you ordered it that you wanted in pink, then it got signed in pink. But we signed almost everything in pink tonight, guys, that didn't have a requirement or a request for a color. We did pink on most of everything. Yep, Terry, the glasses were already signed by Bret. Yep, everything got signed, guys. I got one person's left, and it's Jonathan Miller. Everybody else's items got signed.
If it came down to which prefer, this one or this one?
Came down to it when we have time?
Yeah,
They
because I
both
want to put
have
them in order. I want to make sure we do
Whatever, they both got to get done. It's for his friend. Yeah, guys, you could rewind the feed. You could rewind the feed and watch your stuff get signed. And Jonathan Miller, here you go. Sorry about Kurt, by the way. He was a good guy.
Yeah, he was. Just makes you appreciate guys.
What's that?
When you lose a guy like Kurt,
Oh, yeah.
makes you appreciate
100%.
what a good friend he was.
I just had breakfast with you with him in November, and then just it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. One thing about Kirk, guy with a smile on his face.
Yep. And he went in a good way in his sleep, right?
Yeah. Pink.
Yep. Did he have a smile on his face, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like he was sleeping.
Who did you go to?
Who do they go to?
Yeah.
Ask Joe where you took them out. I believe I think they're Bob's.
Yeah, those were in like weird cases. What are you talking about? I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta figure out what box they came out. Joe, what are we doing next?
These. Blue, right?
Yeah, blue.
Sharpie?
Yes, please.
I remember when I first saw this card,
You're talking about cards, right?
Right.
Yeah, the first big
I
batch.
thought I made
They
it.
were in like folders.
It's like, I have my own card.
Where did they come from?
Same as your first action figure.
There's only box.
You never forget it. It's like,
Belt box.
Yeah, they were in the belt box.
Were they in anything?
They're in like a
you
whole.
just think, well, I can die and go to heaven now.
Right. That guy did have cards. Who gave us the belt? So he did have cards. And I think MCW had cards too, right, Joe?
But those are MCW cards then.
These are the MCW ones, and then they're the other guys. But okay.
This guy was. This was figured. Those were with the belts.
Okay.
Who knows what they had? That guy might not have worn it blue, for all we know.
No, you don't. It's fine. So these are MCWs, right? Because I'm talking to Dave now from them.
What does MCW stand for?
Maryland Championship Wrestling.
Maryland.
Yeah, you worked for them a couple times, I think. You probably just came in for a signing. Somebody asked, what is the weirdest thing you've ever signed? Probably some fat lady.
Maybe a breast or ass cheek.
Right, there you go, guys. I knew that was going to be the answer. Somebody asked, did you like working as a heel or a face more?
I always liked. I had more fun as a heel, but I made more money as a baby face.
Of course. Yep. I'll never forget the heat for the, was it the In Your House pay-per-view with you guys against the Warriors, and I forgot who was Warriors team.
Shamrock,
Yep, Shamrock and somebody else.
Gold Dust.
Yep. The crowd heat for that was just freaking amazing.
Yeah, I think those days will never.
It'll never be like that again.
Real heat's gone now.
Yep. What's your most proudest moment in the business?
I suppose winning the title the first time.
Good question, Grant. Do you remember your biggest pop ever in the business?
Who, me?
Yeah, what was like a venue or a show?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, I had so many great moments. Pops were you got them in certain places, like that In Your House Calgary show you're talking about.
Right.
When we walked out, I walked out at the very end of the night when I walked out on the stage to go out to the ring.
Right, yeah.
That was one of the loudest sounds I
100%.
ever had. But then when I took Goldberg out with the gold steel plate in Toronto was another one. Like Nobody saw it coming.
It was awesome.
Germany, where I used to wrestle there, every night in Germany, and England, the pops I used to get walking out to the ring were huge. I don't know if I would say anybody ever topped those, or that any building was any louder than some of those.
Did you like working Hogan on the loop? Did you in '99? I think it was. You worked a little bit with Hogan, right?
I had one match with him.
Just one match.
What here?
Yeah, please. If you don't mind.
I could have worked. He was the one match I had with Hogan in San Francisco, or the Cow Palace.
Yep.
Was actually not a bad match for a throw together.
Right.
There was no real plan to it, and of course it had absolutely no logic at the end. They had a big run in. But if I'd wrestled Hogan, I would have given him. I could have given him the best match he ever had.
100%.
He was afraid. He didn't know what a good match was. He was too afraid to.
You'd be more over too.
He was afraid to work with me.
Why is that?
Please switch to pink, please.
I'm not sure. Just his own fear that maybe I would
You'd expose him.
make him look bad.
Yeah.
But I never made anyone look bad. I'll never understand why Hogan was so afraid of me. And such a two-faced liar all the time.
I think he just, he's always a gimmick. He's always on. Put it that way. He's always on. I've never seen Hawk just be normal.
I think that's why no one cares about him today, is that he was all about Hulk Hogan and never gave anything to anyone else.
He was never just one of the boys.
No. I think this one's fading. Maybe
Let's see if that one works.
You should just use a black Sharpie or blue for these.
He
You
said,
want pink?
yeah.
I asked. Show a picture of it. I said,
He started with blue, so.
Yeah, we don't have many. I think that's the last pink we got. So
Somebody asked what you think of Natalia's run right now. How's TJ doing with his neck?
Well, I heard that stem cell thing he did worked wonders.
Oh, good.
And he's.
I'd love to see him come back.
I don't think he'll ever come
No.
back. But I think he's getting some mobility back in his neck.
Good. He was a hell of a talent. He was awesome.
And Natty's always made everybody proud.
Yep.
She's still a workhorse, and
She's such a nice person too.
she's got a good heart, and she's very easy to get along with all the time. Natty's not about her; she's about everybody else.
MCW had 20 cards total about.
yeah, I got
Okay.
different.
And you just we'll figure out how many rounds he was. He said he usually. Somebody asked, was there any consideration of Bulldog winning the WWF title off you at in your house in '95?
No, I just won it. Usually when you just won it, they don't take it away from you.
Yeah.
Just to give it to somebody else because they got to make toys. They got to make.
Right.
There's a lot that goes into someone being champion. They gotta.
It's a machine.
They gotta get the printing presses going and print cards and dolls and toys and posters and.
Somebody asked if you still stay in contact with Rick Martel at all.
Oh, I if I'm in his area, I certainly try to. I haven't talked to him since I saw him in Quebec City a few years ago. He's I think he saved his money, and he's one of those wrestlers that's got a happy home life. And
Yeah. He did a signing for us last year. He said we were the only people he was going to work with, and we had Bertrand Hubert, Bertrand from Montreal.
maybe
He was friends with Pat, and he did Andre's book.
okay. I think I know him.
Yeah.
But Rick was always a good guy and easy to get along with.
Right. Yep, Luke, we got your order. We got like 3 orders that just came in. We see it. We got to do Terry, Justin, and Luke.
I stay on good terms with Jock and Raymond too.
Yeah, they were here. Jacques was just here.
Him and Raymond aren't talking, are they?
I don't think they are. Jacques is a character. I never realized how he's a little crazy, right? Good guy. Thoughts on Benoit as a worker? Nothing personal, just him in the ring. Probably one of the best.
He was a workhorse, and he made you work hard out there. I only worked with him twice. I think twice.
Right.
I liked working with him because he was kind of like working with Dynamite Kid all over again. But he was a pro. And I know when I worked with him for that Kansas City Memorial match for Owen, that he gave all he had.
Right.
But I come to think of him being like that every night. He gave all he had every night. I don't think anybody ever says anything bad about Chris as a worker. He was
One of the best.
one of the best. Yeah.
Easily. Come on top. Somebody asked if you still have your pug from your book.
No, I've upgraded to a golden doodle.
Nice.
Pugs are too docile
Gotcha.
and they shed too much. Drove me crazy. It's like a Christmas tree.
Right. You watch UFC at all?
All the time.
Who's one of your favorite fighters?
I'm a big fan of Jones. I have a lot of respect for all of them.
Oh yeah.
Even Masvidal and all, even the women. I have a lot of. I watch them and I don't know what drives them to do what they.
That is crazy. Yep.
I think for the most part they're exploited worse than wrestlers. Because these wrestlers figured out that it's a work.
Yeah.
Hey, let's stop killing each other and make some money.
Right. Yeah, Bret met Piper, but Piper's in the cage right now. Speaking of Roddy Piper, any good Piper memories?
Nothing but.
Yeah, he's, in my opinion, one of the best in the business.
Best Piper memories. I got so many. It's like a bottomless pit of funny memories. My favorite memory, I guess, one of my favorite memories is I remember he didn't want to come to the bar. This was up in Canada. He didn't want to go to the bar, and I talked him into coming down to have a couple of beers and lighten up and chill out in the bar. And he goes, all the fans are going to drive me crazy. And he didn't like being around the fans when they bugged him, especially drinking.
Right.
And this would have been about 92, maybe 91. And I remember I told him, I said, don't worry. I said, if you get where the fans are starting to bug you, just make a signal to me. Just go like this and just pull on your ear. And if I see you pulling on your ear, I'll get you out of there.
Right.
And so I just remember I was in the bar. It was packed with people and girls and stuff. And I just remember looking over at Roddy. He was just like pulling his ear. Like he had such a funny face. I always remember it makes me laugh all the time because it was kind of a signal that me and Neidhart used to use all the time. But Roddy was always, he always treated me like a little brother.
Right.
Roddy was fearless.
He was awesome. I don't know if Matt Blank's in the room. You're talking about the glasses. Yeah, the glasses were already pre-signed that we bought from Bret a while ago, Matt. Somebody asked if you ever got starstruck.
Yeah, I have.
Who's the one guy that you like marked out for?
I remember I met Neil Young and I didn't know what to say to him.
Really?
And
Did you know who you were?
Yeah, he came over to meet me and I remember I just kind of got all tongue-tied and didn't know what to say to him, and he made some comment about it. Like, that's original.
Right.
I was always like, whenever I've met fans that come up to me and they get really nervous, I always go, I've been there. There's so many things I wanted to say to him.
Right.
That I couldn't figure out what to say.
Then you're like, an hour later, like, shit.
And then I just stumbled out with a bunch of words that didn't even make sense. That's original.
One of our customers wants to know whose idea was it to have Danny Davis join the foundation? Was that The Office, or is that you
Yeah,
guys?
it's The Office.
The Office. Are these Bob's too? Okay. I need to get a count on all the Bobs. People are asking your favorite movie genre. Horror, comedy,
Well, I like good comedy, but it's not so easy to find.
Yes.
Drama, I guess. I like a lot of the.
Are you into like anything on Netflix? Any of like the long-running TV shows, even before Netflix, like Sons of Anarchy or
No.
no
I like Sopranos.
Sopranos?
I liked. I like a good action show.
Gotcha.
I like the.
Watch Ozark? Have you heard of it at all? Oh,
I've heard of it, but I haven't
it's
watched it.
so good.
I heard Yellowstone is good.
Dreamer always puts that over. I haven't watched it ever.
Yeah, Montana's just down the street from me, so it's,
Yep.
I can go there anytime to see it for real. I will watch it though soon. I've heard some really good stuff.
That's everyone's saying it's awesome. A couple people asking about Yokozuna and Tom Zink. Any memories on those guys?
I always liked Tom Zink. He was a real good guy and a friendly guy and always in a good mood.
Right.
And Yoko was actually funny enough. Yoko was very similar. Yoko was always in a good mood, always kind of singing and joking around.
Right.
Not a guy that took himself too serious. I can remember Yoko, he'd always have a hot dog for the first match, and you're always thinking, bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do them. Just they gotta be like a regular silver Sharpie. Because it's weird paper.
I remember one time we were in the Cap Center, and we were in the dressing room, and we heard a big explosion. It really was like an explosion. It sounded like somebody flushed like a firecracker or something down the toilet. And I remember sneaking down the hall, kind of like there's a hallway to the bathrooms, and I came around the corner, and I peeked in, and Yoko was sitting on the commode, and it had exploded from underneath him.
Somebody gimmick it?
No, it just, that's how heavy it was.
Oh, wow.
And there was porcelain everywhere, and there was poop everywhere. He actually got a big cut in his butt cheek, and he was like, he wanted somebody. He was like this. Somebody give me a hand. And,
Oh.
I remember I pulled back behind the wall and started to hold my nose because it was just too funny. Like, and then I remember Undertaker, who was right behind me, and he was like, "What is it? What is it?" And it's like, "Be my guest," you know.
That's awesome.
And he came around the corner, and anyway. And then another, I can't remember who helped him. Some of the referees or something helped him up. But I think that happened to him more than once.
Right. Joe, Scott Grams just wrote, I just ordered 2 items. Now I want more. Both plaques, if you can have Bret write to Scott G. Didn't we sell 1 plaque already, Joe?
We only have the WCW plaque left.
We only have 1 plaque, Scott Grams, left, which is the WCW plaque.
But if they order it, you could do that.
Yeah, if you order that one, I'll do it for you, Scott. Good question. Do your kids want to wrestle? Get in the business?
A little late now.
Right. I don't know.
No, none of them. My kids are too shy.
Gotcha.
They both could have been wrestlers, though. They're both really good. But maybe my grandsons or granddaughter.
Yeah, there you go. New generation. Guys, 30 minutes left, guys. You have some of ours too somewhere? I got a shirt from Dan Severn, and I think your father signed it for him. It's an Owen Hart t-shirt. It's pretty cool. He said he was at your house, and then they were at TV a couple days later, and then Owen gave it to Dan because your father wanted him to have it. He kept it in his gym for like 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, I know my dad.
Yeah, you signed it actually in New York for me.
I know my dad really liked Dan.
Yep.
He liked Brad. Is it Reagans?
Brad Reagans,
Reagans.
a shooter. Both were wrestlers and shooters, so I could see.
There's certain guys that my dad really sort of connected with, and I think Brock was another one.
I remember in Calgary we went to your house and we were walking in the basement. Your dad was going to show me the dungeon, and we were on the steps, and he asked me if I thought I was tough. And I was like, what? And he goes, are you tough? I'm like, I don't know. He grabbed my ear and tried to give me cauliflower ear, an ear, and we filmed it and all, but all our footage got messed up, as you know. And it's class. I wish I had that. That's good.
Yeah, he's tried.
Okay.
I remember when I was younger, I was having my first city wrestling championships. And my mom told my dad, why don't you take him downstairs and show him some stuff that he can use to win the city championships? And I remember like thinking like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. My dad stretched me so bad in the basement the next like that night that when I woke up the next day I could hardly lift my arms or anything. I got slaughtered with the city championships. I lost both my matches and got eliminated, and I remember it was like the next year when I did win the city championships, I remember my mom said, well, you go down and take Bret down. Yeah, I was like, not a chance.
Right.
My dad tweaked muscles and everything hurt for me the next day. I could hardly raise my neck. Most of the stuff my dad showed me, you get disqualified for.
Right.
You can't use that stuff.
Is there anybody that came through the dungeon that you thought would make it like big and never made it into, you know?
Yeah, lots of guys. There was a guy, you might remember him vaguely from that Wrestling with Shadows, a black guy that was,
Lethal Larry?
no, it was just a young black guy. He's a good looking kid. He was down in the basement when my dad was stretching that.
Oh,
ball
that
down.
kid. Yeah.
He ended up, he lived down in either Louisiana or Mississippi or somewhere. And all I know is they found him in jail, hanging from a belt, and there's always been suspicion that it was
Foul play.
foul play. But he was a nice kid, and I think he had all the potential in the world to be a. He was a handsome guy, and just a really nice guy. I don't know what he could have ever done.
All right. I never heard that story, Randy. There was never any truth to you working Steamboat at WrestleMania 3, was there?
Yeah,
Oh, was it? Wow.
yeah. It was supposed to be. No, it was WrestleMania 2.
Okay.
It was supposed to be me and Steamboat, and then they took me out and they put Hercules in that,
Wow.
and I was crushed, and then they put me in the Battle Royal, which was like such a big disappointment. But as it turned out, Hart lost in like what 2 minutes.
Yeah, so it was better for you. Yeah. Scott
And
got
then the
flag.
Battle Royal, they let me come up with a finish for Andre.
Scott Graham, just let us know what you want on your plaque again. Thank you, Scott. Just write us in the chat what you want us to put on the plaque.
so tired. I
I'm,
didn't sleep last night.
I'm not tired at all.
You say that now. In the morning at 5 a.m.
I'm so tired.
Gotta wake up
I
at
didn't
5 o'clock to get there, so I will be tired.
No, there's no.
I'm way
way you've
more
ever-
relaxed about this weekend than I ever have been.
You're telling me every other weekend you've never woken up that early? We always get there like 6 or 6:30. You gotta do the tables and everything.
It's being done tonight.
Yeah, but then Tim has to go through all the stuff again. It's like routine every
Of
morning.
course. Guys, I'll ask a couple more questions in a little bit. I'm just gonna try to get through this one little pile that we got.
Still have numbers too, so.
What's that?
Still a pile of numbers too.
Yeah, I got a couple right here. You mean these orders?
So questions to wait.
What is that?
Numbers.
Numbers.
So number 1 for a jersey.
Is that from Bob?
What does Bruno's autograph go for these days?
$100.
Bruno Sammartino's only worth $100.
Yeah, 80 to $100. It's crazy. I get a whole bin of them. Piper's about 400. Dusty's 150. You would think it'd be a lot more than that, right? 150 for Dusty.
I wish I could 400 for Piper, but yeah, Dusty's one.
That's just him with inflated prices.
Flair's 75 now.
Oh my God.
Isn't it crazy? Flair should be a $300 autograph. You agree?
You gotta be smart about what you put. You can't even afford to put the signatures on half the stuff. You won't get the money for it.
I know. Oversaturated.
No 16X, no woo, just the name now.
I know.
He signed too many autographs? Is that what it is?
It's
Is that a chance for
everywhere.
16X?
He's everywhere.
I gotta be probably the same.
No, you're like one of those guys.
That, for the 16
There's
it's
an
like
upcharge for
100.
everything.
I've seen him like 3 times in the last 3 months.
Who, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Well,
was
I was
in
with you and
Houston.
Pete Rose.
He was in Philly. He was in Houston.
Yeah.
Someone told me Pete Rose is gonna be there, and
Yeah, he'll be. Pete Rose is going to be with Rick in
Oh,
Dallas. Are you on Dallas? No.
oh yeah, I'll be there.
Chantilly that weekend. Mark will be there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we were watching. It was just Pete and Rick telling war stories in that room, right?
I'm curious to know what war stories they're talking about.
Just about girls and shit.
Well, I bet they got some tales to tell.
Oh, sure.
What about Rick? He did live a pretty interesting life.
Still does.
Randy, we might have these down the line. Randy Hubbard.
Good printer.
What about someone like Bruiser Brody?
Very rare. There's hardly anything out there with Brody. I have a piece up there somewhere. It's handwritten notes from his New Japan tour. He was in a hotel and he was writing down the gate. He wrote down the TV ratings, who he worked, and who went over in the match. And I got Barbara to certify it and say that it was legit. Actually, I think I said 700. It's probably worth $3 grand, $2 to $3 grand. But there's hardly anything out there. What's out there? Just Sam Munchnick checks?
That's all I got.
Yeah,
The
Sam-
checks in the contract.
Yep.
And they got the legal name on them, not the real signature.
It's
No.
Frank Goodish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I have of what's his name too.
Gino Hernandez?
You know,
Yep.
Just those.
I bought off this guy down in Texas. His grandfather got it. It's an 8x10 of Gino, and his grandfather's name was Rob. So it says to Rob, and I was like,
I
yeah,
saw that you had that.
yeah, and it's certified. I think it's certified. Is that you have it right? Certified.
Rob, move.
What about someone like Lou says? Is he worth anything?
150. Man, maybe 200.
Rockwinkle's going up, especially the ones with Heenan. Those double. I sold down how many of those?
Probably like
No, I
150.
don't have. No, I think they're even more.
Really?
The ones that have both the signature on them.
What about Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher?
200, 250.
How about S.T. Jones? Nothing.
I'd say like 150. You could probably get somebody because there's nothing out there.
It's not easy to get.
Yeah. You probably have a ton of autographs, do you?
No, no, never.
No.
I got my kids' autographs, but whatever I got them doesn't exist anymore. Like they
Right.
got shredded or thrown out or something. But I used to get Andre to sign for my kids. All
I got all his dad's old checks.
Wow.
Those Calgary checks. I got them every one.
There's some on eBay too. There's a couple here and there.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
How about Buddy Rogers?
I don't know.
You know what happens? The fan base dies.
That's
And
what I.
then the price goes down.
That's what I said because yeah, I always say that.
They end up relating to less people
Yep.
all the time. There's a sweet spot.
Yep, I said that a couple weeks ago. You got to sell stuff before the fan base dies off.
How about Antonio Rocca or somebody like that?
I don't have anything, so I don't even know. I'd say like $300, $400 for those guys.
What about Inoki?
That's a
Probably
great one.
$300, $400. I've never seen anything with him either.
I still have that. Still have any booze here.
Kabuki you gave me.
No, I told you I have more.
You have more Kabukis? Cool.
It's a big one. I'm trying to remember who it was.
All right,
Dick
Scott, we
Murdoch.
got you 2 Scott Grahams.
Dick Murdoch. That's who the big one that I have is. That
Dick-
I bring.
That's $700 for Dick Murdoch.
Figure it out.
Dick Murdoch, he was a funny guy.
I've heard crazy stories about Dick Murdoch.
He was a really funny guy. I don't know anyone that was ever around him that didn't laugh their head off.
Right.
I was over in Dubai with him. And I remember it's the first time I ever saw USA Today. He was reading one. And he got up, he was still dressed. He took his pants off and he went in to read the newspaper in the shitter. So he took his underwear off and he hung it on a hook.
Right.
So I was just joking around with dynamite, and I remember like in this dressing room, it was like an old soccer dressing room, and I remember I kicked down under my feet. There was some white underwear that somebody had left in there, and I remember I kind of kicked it, and you could see somebody shit in the underwear. But they were like a little kids, or like a teenage, like skinny guys' underwear.
Right.
And so I remember, as a joke, I took Dick Steinborn's off, or Dick Murdoch's, and I threw him in his bag. And then I took this little kid's pair and hung it on the hook.
Right.
And I just remember, I forgot all about it. And I remember about a couple hours later, we're watching the last match out by the, it was an empty big soccer stadium.
Right.
And he goes, "There's a shit freak running around in the dressing room." And I was like, I didn't get it at first. And I noticed Dynamite Kid laughing his head off. And I was like, oh,
That is awesome.
he put on that kid's underwear and was wearing it.
Oh, Joe, can you do me a favor? Grab any 8x10. It's going to be for Nathan Dill. I got you, Nathan. Is that the last stuff? Is that it? Oh,
And the other photos.
and that's it. Okay. Nathan Dill, we'll invoice you, Nathan.
This much. Alright. This is it.
That's it?
This is
Okay, we're done. Cool.
this is 10 of each photo.
Okay.
Mark that how you want.
This is for Nathan Dill. Joe, do me a favor. Just send Nathan an invoice now so I don't forget, please. Nathan Dill, I got you, buddy. I'm giving you this one, Nathan.
Put it on the table.
What's that?
This is that WCW photo.
For Nathan Dill?
Nathan Dill wanted a WCW photo?
I don't know.
No, you just said any photo.
Oh,
So
I-
grab you something else.
Oh, this is for Jason Burke.
Do this somewhere else?
Yeah, Nathan Dill, I got a better picture for you. There you go, Nathan. We'll do that one for you.
When I wrestled in Toronto, was just before I joined WWF, they flew me in and they took pretty good care of me and all that. But
Right.
they changed my name to Barry Horowitz. Apparently, was wrestling as Bret Hart everywhere.
He was wrestling as Bret Hart back in the day. I remember that.
And so they told me you can't wrestle with Bret Hart. Because we've had this guy named Barry Horowitz doing jobs for everybody, and he's been wrestling as Bret Hart. So they made me wrestle as Buddy the Heartthrob, which I hated. But,
Right.
but I always wonder if that autograph is worth something. Must be some on those
Print
old,
some pictures and have you sign them.
those old Toronto
We're in a
programs.
restaurant.
Buddy the Heartthrob.
That's awesome.
And when I went to WWF, they said, "We're going to call you Bret Hart." I was like, "Thank you, please." I remember Barry was pretty kind of intimidated by me for a long time because he thought I was really mad.
You thought you guys had heat?
Yeah, and I let him think I did. As soon as I met him, "You're the guy that wrestled as Bret Hart, right?" And he was like, "Crockett's made me do that."
Yep, I remember that.
I think they did do that to him too.
Thank you, Derek.
He wrestled with Bret Hart and Barry Hart, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, Jason, I'll take a look at it in a little bit. Jason Lokitz, I just can't promise that I can get it done. I just have so much to do tomorrow, but I'm gonna look at what you wrote me and I'll let you know. Corey, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
You're gonna have fun with that line tomorrow.
What, the Hardys line?
So I say, I don't know if anything's getting done. He's like, no. So good thing we're doing it before, cause. If you need anything for tomorrow for the main event, you should try to get it.
I got it
in
already.
between and everything.
Do you want me to turn this light off, Brad?
Yeah, you can take orders off.
We gotta leave tomorrow at 10.
We gotta be there at 10.
Be there at 10. So what time we gotta get up?
Rob, was it 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes away.
So 9. Be pick up at 9:30.
Yeah, pick up 9:30.
No problem, Jay. No, I'm not gonna have a show, Derek, until after WrestleMania. I won't be back doing a show until after WrestleMania, guys.
And you have frame stuff then.
I'll have so much stuff when I get back. Chris Fetter, the next show is going to be after WrestleMania for us to go live and sell stuff. This is it. No, you don't need to do that tomorrow, Corey.
Are you peeling stuff?
Actually, it's so long.
That's what I thought.
It might be like an iron.
Yeah, maybe.
This and that, and this, and that's it, right? Good.
What time's ticking?
You got my text, Joe?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good.
Yeah, 13 minutes.
No, no problem, Tim. No, it's decals, Trayvon, for a jersey, I believe. Yep, Rob Schomburger, you're our last. Yep, you're our last customer, Rob. You're gonna be the last person to get something signed. I got like maybe 6 or 7 people. That's it. We are winding down, guys. No problem. We can do this off camera for Nathan. Did you invoice him already or no? I'll just send it to him now. Nathan, I'm sending you an invoice real quick, Nathan. I also want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It's been an amazing show. I want to thank you guys. And of course, I want to thank Bret. We're going to wrap things up, guys, in like 10 minutes. Thank you, Corey. Thank you.
9 minutes.
9 minutes. Nope, Scott, we didn't do your plaque picture yet. It's right in front of me. It's a good question. When WWF put out their first 2 wrestling albums back in the day, did WWF ever approach you to sing on it?
No, and nor did I ever get a penny for what singing I did too. I don't know anybody that ever made a nickel on these records,
Right.
including Hogan. I heard the guy that put the deal together screwed Vince.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was Cyndi Lauper's manager. or
Yep.
husband,
What was his name?
blonde-haired guy.
Yeah.
All kudos to him because it had to take some doing to screw Vince.
Yeah, it's the first one that got one over on him.
I had to do those before anything else.
Customers. Yep. gonna write something to Nathan Dill. We're just gonna write something positive. He gets all the guys to write something to him. He's trying to lose weight, so he just wants a positive message. What color, Joe?
Never give up or something.
We'll do silver.
Give me that one.
What one?
No, that number. What?
To Nathan.
Yeah.
You got all this crap counted? You got all this stuff counted?
Yeah, 175.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to pink for the rest of
Who's
these
that
guys.
for? Jonathan Miller?
Tell you in a second. Just pink if you don't mind.
Yep, Terry, we're doing all of them in pink, so you're good. So, guys, this is who we got coming up right now. We're doing Terry Barnhills, Justin Frazier, Luke's,
It was Jason Burke.
Jason Burke. We just did yours. Just make sure, Joe, when you get to this one, wood plaque number 3, it says to Scott G on it. You have it.
Alright. I should have just did that for real.
Did we get any of these for ourselves or no? No.
It's on the side.
Okay. Did you do Luke's yet?
Now we're doing it now.
Did you do that one in gold? He said. Luke, we'll do yours in gold.
The Scott Graham.
Yep.
You don't do Scott right here.
No, you have it right in front of you.
Okay.
So it's gonna write to Scott G.
Only wore these trunks one time.
That's it, just one time. Do you have a lot of your trunks still, or no?
I have most of my trunks.
Wow.
And Marcy stole a bunch of them, though.
Marcy.
2 Scott G, please. And then-
You Scott?
Yeah.
To Scott G.
Scott G?
Yep, G. So after this one, we'll wrap it up and just have
Scott
him do
Graham.
5 minutes of our stuff, and that's it.
Who's this one, too?
Just
Right,
sign,
Joe?
please.
Yes, that's it. Everybody's from FCW's got on, and the other guys, Rob Pops. Cool. Yep, Scott, here's your other one, Scott.
This is for Rob Schomburg.
Rob who? Schomber. Yep, there you go, Rob. Guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. It's been one amazing show. And of course, I want to thank Bret Hart for being here. And you truly are the best there ever was, and the best there ever will be. So definitely thank you for coming out here for us. And I'm sure the fans look really forward to meeting you tomorrow in person at the ECW Arena.
I'll look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow.
All right, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow at the ECW Arena. Thank you, guys.